Hey, everybody. My name is Chelsea.
What's up? What's up? I'm Angelica.
And together we're
Two random girls. Ho.
Ho.
So today, guys, we're gonna be talking about this girl that came up on my For You page. So she wrote an article, and it was basically, are girls nowadays embarrassed to have boyfriends? And she had on the TikTok, she was talking like a lot of good points, and I was just like, damn, like her points are valid, and I thought it was pretty interesting. But I guess we could read it first, and then we could talk about it.
Okay.
Do you want to start?
Yeah. All right. If someone so much as says my boyf on social media, they're muted. There's nothing I hate more than following someone for fun, only for their content to become my boyfriend-ified suddenly. This is probably because for so long it felt like we were living in what one of my favorite substackers calls boyfriend land. A world where women's online identities centered around the lives of their partners, a situation rarely seen reversed. Women were rewarded for their ability to find and keep a man with elevated social status and praise. It became even more suffocating when this could be leveraged on social media for engagement and, if you were serious enough, financial gain. However, more recently, there's been a pronounced shift in the way people showcase their relationships online. Far from fully hard launching romantic partners, straight women are opting for subtler signs: a hand on a steering wheel, clinking glasses at dinner, or the back of someone's head. On the more confusing end, you have faces blurred out of wedding pictures or entire professionally edited videos with the fiance conveniently cropped out of all shots. Women are obscuring their partner's face when they post, as if they want to erase the fact they exist without actually posting them.
I think
Not
typo.
posting them.
But real quick,
Hmm?
I would never do that. Like blurring my husband's face and cropping him out of the wedding photos is crazy. I think. Would you do that?
I like. I think let's finish reading it first. But
Okay.
from what I'll talk about it after. Okay.
Mhm.
Without actually not posting them. So what gives? Are people embarrassed of their boyfriends now, or is something more complicated going on? To me, it feels like the result of women wanting to straddle two worlds. One where they can receive the social benefits of having a partner, but also not appear so boyfriend obsessed that they come across quite culturally loserish. They want the prize and celebration of partnership, but understand the norminess
Mhm.
of it, says Zoe Samadouzi, writer and activist. In other words, in an era of widespread heterofatalism, women don't want to be seen as being all about their man, but they also want the clout that comes with being partnered up.
Oh,
Want me
me?
to finish?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I could finish if you want.
Yeah. Uh, it's fine.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's not all about image. When I did a call out on Instagram to my 65,000 followers, plenty of women told me that they were in fact superstitious. Some feared the evil eye, a belief that their happy relationships would spark a jealousy so strong in other people that it could end the relationship. Others were concerned about the relationship ending and then being stuck with those posts. I was in a relationship for 12 years and never once posted him or talked about him online. We broke up recently, and I didn't think I will ever post, and I don't think I'll ever post a man, says Nikki 38. Even though I am a romantic, I still feel like men will embarrass you even 12 years in, so claiming them feels so lame. But there was an overwhelming sense from single and partnered women alike that, regardless of the relationship, being with a man was an almost guilty thing to do. On the Delusional Diaries podcast, fronted by two New York based influencers, Haley and Jazz, they discuss whether having a boyfriend is lame now. Why does having a boyfriend feel Republican? Read a top comment with 12,000 likes. Boyfriends are out of style. They won't come back in until they start acting right. Read another with 10,000 likes. In essence, having boyfriends typically takes hits on a woman's aura. As one comment claimed, fun funnily, funnily enough, both of these hosts have partners, which is something I often see online. Even partnered women will lament men and heterosexuality partially in solidarity with other women, but also because it is now fundamentally uncool to be a boyfriend girl. Um, it's not just in these women's imaginations. Audience are, Audiences are icked out by seeing too much boyfriend content, myself included. It seems, as indicated by my liberal use of the mute button, when author and Vogue contributor Stephanie hard launched her boyfriend on social media, she lost hundreds of followers. Even if we were still together, I wouldn't post them here. There is something cringy and embarrassing about constantly posting your partner these days, she tells me, adding that there is part of me that would also feel guilty for sharing my partner constantly, especially when we know that the dating landscape is really shit at the moment. I wouldn't want to be boastful. You want to go?
Sophie Milner, a content creator, also experienced people unfollowing her when she shared a romantic relationship. This summer, a boy took me to Sicily. I posted about it on my subscriber section, and people replied saying things like, "Please don't get a boyfriend." She admits that her content perhaps becomes less exciting when she's in a relationship. Being single gives you the ultimate freedom to say and do what you want. It is absolutely not every woman, but I do notice that we can become more beige and watered down online when in a relationship, myself included. For my conversations, one thing is certain: the script is shifting. Being partnered doesn't affirm your womanhood anymore. It is no longer considered an achievement, and if anything, it's become more of a flood to pronounce yourself single. As straight women, we're confronting something that every other sexuality has had to contend with: a politicization of our identity. Heterosexuality has long been purposefully indefinable, so it is harder for those within it and outside of it to critique. However, as our traditional roles begin to crumble, maybe we're being forced to reevaluate our blind allegiance to heterosexuality. Obviously, there's no shame in falling in love, but there's also no shame in trying and failing to find it. We're not trying at all. And as long as we're openly rethinking and criticizing heteronormativity, having a boyfriend will remain a somewhat fragile or even contentious concept within public life. This is also happening alongside of a wave of women reclaiming and romanticizing their single life. Where being single was once a cautionary tale, you'll end up a spinster with loads of cats. It is now becoming a desirable and coveted status, another nail in the coffin of a centuries old heterosexual fairy tale that never really benefited women to begin with.
Yeah, interesting, no?
Yeah, interesting. In this, but like, I don't know. I think it's reminding me of like my women and gender studies class, and like, I don't know if this is something that has to be stuck. Like, it's like, what is that thing where people like think pieces?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a think piece, I feel like, on something that I don't know. Like, at first, like, that's why I was like, let's continue to read, because
Mm-hmm.
when we were first reading it, and I was like, I don't think that the reason women are not posting is because
Oh,
having a
like
boyfriend isn't cool. I think most people don't post because,
the evil
like,
eye.
yeah, they don't want to
I do agree with that.
like like post their relationship, and then it ends and they have to delete the pictures, or like they don't want people to know who they're dating, because I think a lot of people are afraid of getting a "hey girl" tag, so they just don't even.
But my thing, it's like it's that fear of getting a "hey girl" text shouldn't it be the reason girls shouldn't be posting. That would be my reason to post, because I don't want to be in the unknown. But that's also like, I feel like the same people that are scared to do that are the people that are scared to go to the doctor, you know?
Yeah,
Like, just because you don't know doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
I think also too though, it's just, you really, I think people obviously sometimes overestimate how much people talk about them, but I think at the same time we also underestimate how much people talk about us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think just from how like we live, like once you see somebody always posting their relationship, as soon as you see them not post, everyone's like, they broke up. What
Mm-hmm.
happened? Like when you become like solely like, not solely your relationship, but when you're always posting about your relationship and always posting pictures of you and your partner, as soon as anything happens, people are already going to know. And
Yeah.
I think for somebody wanting to live like a private life, or not even a completely private life, but wanting to keep their relationship something not open for dissection, like by the public
Yeah.
people and things, people they're not even that close to. They're just people that they have on social media. I don't think it's weird to not post your partner.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's something that's like necessarily hiding them, because why is it a requirement? Like, why is it if I have a boyfriend, I have to post him, I have to share him with the world, I have to let everybody know?
Yeah.
Like, if you come talk to me, whatever, and I don't feel you, or like I obviously have a boyfriend, I'm like, oh, I have a boyfriend, you know? Like, I don't think it needs to be something posted. I don't think we have to like have a whole entire think piece about why women are choosing not to post.
But I don't really think it was a think piece about not posting. I think it was more it's deeper than that, in the sense that I think it's true how I feel like now it's seen as you're more cool in a way if you're not in a relationship. I don't think now, like, the ideal, like, I think the ideal timeline is like changing completely. Like, I feel like before it was like very like, you have to get married, you have to get kids, you need a family, like that's like the road of life, you know? But I feel like now a lot of people are like, I want to be the rich auntie with no kids. I want to be like,
Yeah, but okay, I do like agree, like maybe with the rich auntie with no kids, but I don't think any of these rich aunties are saying like they want to be single forever. They say they don't want to have any kids. I think
but
this
some
seems to
are.
be like a thing where, like, I feel like to hide a deeper thing. I think most people still want like a relationship, even if it might not be like a traditional relationship. But obviously, the dating pool has freaking feces in it. So, people are like, oh, now relationship. No, really, it's like this. Like, you can't get, like, you know, when the cool kids couldn't sit on the, like, the nerds couldn't sit at the cool table. So they're like, those, who even wants to sit over there? Nobody wants to sit next to them. They're so weird. They're so this, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, relationships are so uncool. Relationships are so out. Nobody wants a boyfriend. And the people saying that, oh, what, men are not cool, I don't want a man, are the people in relationships.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
do agree with that, because in the TikTok she even said it, that the two people in the podcast that's talked about how it's embarrassing to have a boyfriend, they had boyfriends.
yeah.
And so I think it's just that these girls are trying to fit in, but like, I don't even know what you're trying to fit into, you know? Like,
Yeah.
if you have a boyfriend, you have a boyfriend. Like, a lot of people love to say, I hate all men except my man.
Yeah.
It's like I don't understand that. Like,
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to be sneezing a lot. I have the sniffles.
yeah, but I don't understand that, just in the sense, like, trust me, I say I don't trust any man, my boyfriend included. Like I'm not gonna separate him from nothing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, he's a man. Like, I don't know if he sees this, I trust you, honey. But I don't, I in the sense of the article, I did agree with the man.
Sorry. You could just cut them out.
Yeah. um what part did I agree in? She said something that I was like, yeah, that's true. I think I agreed in the sense that, like, I think a girl is cool. I have to go back. But I think it is cool to be single.
I think like that maybe two things could exist at the same time, because I think it's erasing a subdivision of women that very much still exists. And I'm not just talking about pick me's, but trad wives, women who want, maybe women who are not completely trad wives or pick me's, but women who just want to be in a relationship, women who want to be a mother.
Mm-hmm.
Like, those are all women who still very exist. And I think if we look at the fact of relationship TikToks, like, those are all things that are still very popular pieces of content that people still digest and have like lots of engagement.
Yeah.
So it's not like everyone's like anti relationships and like anti boyfriends. People still look at romantic stuff and strive for it and want it and say, damn, I wish that was me. The comments are always like, oh, it should be me. I wish I never saw this.
I hope this love hits me like a truck.
Yeah, or why is it you? You know what I mean? Like, even if it's a joking thing, like, those are still all the comments filled when people post like their pictures of their relationship and stuff on TikTok, cute videos.
Yeah.
Or when is my guy gonna come? And even looking at the concept music, Megan Thee Stallion just posted that song, My Man, My Man, My Man. Taylor Swift over here doing her trad wife thing.
Than the ex.
Yeah, like, oh, like, I got my man. I think so it's easy.
Watch that episode, guys.
For women to say, I don't want a man when they do not have a man. And I think what happens is, like, as people say, they don't want to be boastful or whatever, to like brag in other women's face. Maybe because when they're single, they are wanting to be in a relationship.
But my thing is that I never thought, I post my boyfriend a lot. Like I be posting him, but I never in my head I'm being like, I'm showing these girls off.
That's
you know
what I'm saying.
So I'm like for you to think that is a weird thing. I agree with that.
That's
because never in my head was like, oh, I'm gonna show these single girls like
yeah, like, I got a man. Like, why is that a thing that's
even in someone's mind? Like, even if you're saying, oh, I don't want to post because I don't want to be boastful, like, you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
I've never had that thought. I really only post because sometimes I'm like, oh man, I love him so much, let me post him. Or like, oh, I want him to see something cute. Like, really, other people are not in my mind when I post that man. And yeah, that was weird. I was like, that's
weird. What I'm saying. And I think this article does show like exactly what the article was trying to disprove, like why people don't post like their boyfriends, so like the evil eye, whatever. But you're muting them. That's
another thing she said,
because by posting,
I kind of like gave her the side eye. Maybe she probably is single.
That's what I'm saying. It's giving like you're mad, like, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with being single, but like, I don't know, like, also, stand on it, I guess.
You know what? I kind of side-eyed her for, because she said that when she follows a girl for her outfits or for being cool, and then that girl starts posting her boyfriend, she automatically unfollows because she wasn't there for that content.
Yeah, or and you become loser-ish when you post your boyfriend. And I don't understand, because it's also tying the woman's worth to the man. Yeah. Like, if we're saying, oh, we're feminists, we're saying this or that, like, I don't think a woman should lose value based on the man that she's with, unless obviously that man is like freaking Nicki Minaj and you're with a pedophile, you know.
But also in the sense, like, I was seeing the comments on her video and they were like, yeah, I hate that a man could shut even the brightest star down.
But that's what I'm saying. That's not always true.
Yeah, that's not all
like
men.
Sometimes, yeah, you could see like maybe a woman gets, I think there's this beautiful man. Oh God, each time I look at her, I'm like, I don't think anyone has ever been more perfect on this earth. Like, truly, she's a star. Like, I swear, a star on this earth. Gorgeous, gorgeous girl. I don't know her. She's like Middle Eastern. I think she went viral. She was wearing this green dress. She was going to a wedding, and
oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Her boyfriend. Apparently, people are always saying her boyfriend is weird with her, and he'd be like they'd be saying he's a little jealous. He'd be acting like he's jealous of her sometimes, and they're like, yeah, she deserves someone who's like recognizes her beauty and is like, yeah, like, you know, like raises it up, and that feels like it's like dimming their own or taking away from them. Yeah. And if it was something like that, I would get it. But just a woman like you, like, posting your boyfriend. There was a time Angelica posted a video of just her boyfriend, and there's this girl in the comments saying, oh, you need to leave him, like, he's this, he's that, just to be stuff like a little clip of a video.
I was just I put like point of view, because I was like recording outside, and my boyfriend has like social anxiety and ADHD. I don't know why I'm putting his business out there, but so like when I'm recording in public, he like cringes and he's like, oh, like he gets embarrassed. So the thing was like point of view, like you're trying to be an influencer, but your boyfriend makes fun of you or something like that, right?
It was actually point of view. He invites his friends to your anniversary.
Oh, date. No, she commented on 3 videos.
3 different videos?
Yeah, she commented on that one. She commented on the other one was point of view, it's your anniversary and your boyfriend's inviting his friends. honestly, also a little bit my bad because it was like two back to back. Oh,
Mm.
two videos should come out. Two back to back videos where I didn't put him in the best light, you know. But I thought it was silly, and like we were drunk, and I was literally being like, "Tell your friends to come. Tell your." I even invited his mom. So like, I don't know. Like when you're drunk, you want anybody to come. I didn't invite my friends because my friends they be busy. They weren't gonna come. So I knew like I was like invite your friends. So I thought it was funny. And then the point of view, the other one, um, that's the first one she commented in,
Mm.
and she was like, "Oh, you have to leave him. Like, he's not worth it. Blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh my god!" And then she went back and she was like, "Oh, and I thought it was just one video, but then I see this one. Like, no, girl, like." Trust me, like you could do better, blah blah blah. And I was like,
Oh my
yeah, and
gosh.
I wrote like a whole paragraph and I was like, no, like it's fine, like thank you, but like I like it was just two like videos, but no, he's a nice boyfriend. Like
Yeah.
and then Alejandra was like, "Oh man, I'm getting bullied here." And she was like, "Yeah, she has to leave you."
Oh my god.
And I was like, "Damn, she doubled
Like she
tripled
doesn't
down."
care.
She didn't care.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like all for sisterhood, for women,
Yeah.
but I think we're like automatically as soon as a woman gets a boyfriend and like because a lot of women rightfully so are tired of men, don't like men,
Mhm.
you know, and I think they automatically just assume always like
Negatives.
negative. Like just because a girl posts a boyfriend doesn't mean that her light's getting dimmed.
Yeah. No,
Like
and like I didn't frick, I was going to say something about her what were we talking about before the light getting dimmed?
oh, her muting people.
Oh yes, that yeah, like I don't think like when Monet got her boyfriend, I was
Yeah.
like, ugh, she got a boyfriend. I'm unfollowing her. And never, even when I was single, never was I like, ugh, she got a boyfriend. I'm unfollowing her. Maybe I was like that, but only if like they started dating the guy. Like then I'm like, damn it, like
Mm.
man, I wanted him. Unfollow, like you know. But guys, when I got in a relationship, I lost so many followers, and I'm not even an influencer. I lost so many followers. I hope none of them were girls, and I hope none of the girls are unfollowing me just because I'm posting my man. I imagined it was boys that wanted me, and I was like, okay, like valid, like you know, if I followed a guy just because I wanted him, and then he posts a girl, I'm gonna be like, well, whatever. Obviously, I lost my shot, you know, and
Yeah.
I've done it before, so I would get it. But now after reading this, and I'm like, if girls are unfollowing me, that's weird. It's just
Yeah.
like you're not following nobody on Instagram because of their fun stories or like and my stories haven't really changed. If anything, he made me better because I would post everything and anything on there, and sometimes you don't need all that.
Mm.
But like I just yeah, I didn't get that part. But the part that I did get was them being like sometimes like if you're a content creator or like whatever, a normal person, it's simpler being single. And I do agree in that sense. Like before I was in a relationship, I would post anything and anything. Like I would post like about my exes. I would post story times about me going on dates. It's like you could get more like you could talk about anything you want, you know, or like oh I'm trying to be a hoe outside. Like I'm going out. I'm getting men, you know, like whatever. And yeah, obviously it's easier. And then now like obviously with a boyfriend you can't talk about that because obviously I'm not trying to go outside and be a hoe tonight, like you know. But like also I can't be talking about stories about my exes.
But the thing is that I think maybe that's where they might come in, like the point of the article, because you can. Like, I guess that's what they
Their
might
point
say that
is,
the dimming of the light is, but that's not all relationships. That's just certain relationships that put some stipulations on them. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. I watch a bunch of story times. This girl's in a happy relationship. Pretty sure she's gonna marry this man. And she talks about her exes. She tells her stories of all her past, and he doesn't feel anything because that's guess what, they are recognizing that that's in the past. There are some men who, for some reason, just cannot hear and cannot stand to hear their girlfriend talk about anything like in the past or at all.
mm-hmm.
And I guess like if that's your man and you used to talk about that, now you longer can't, maybe some people could say that's like dimming your light or stopping your bag. and I might agree because like, you know, like people like those stories, but
Yeah,
like
they
that's
do
some
like those
men and
stories.
it's not all men.
Yeah, I guess. It's just in the sense like I mean, I haven't even done it, so I don't know how my boyfriend would feel,
Mm.
but I haven't done it because I'm like, man, if he goes online and starts talking about stories about his ex and like, oh, I remember she did the most romantic thing for me.
But I don't think that's what these people are talking about. They're not reminiscing on the good parts. Nobody's there for that. People love drama and people love tea. They're there for the messy stories.
Yeah.
So they're not talking about, oh, like he flew me out and like my boyfriend can't even do that shit now. Like he will never do that in his life. They're
Yeah,
like, this
that's
man, I
crazy.
came home and I found him effing 4 girls on my bed and my
Yeah.
cat is just sitting there watching it. Like
But
that's what they're
they're also
saying.
there like but what I'm saying is like I don't really have tea like that about my ex and I wouldn't post it also
Yeah.
because it's like again, I'm not trying to look stupid. I was a little stupid back then and I don't want the world to know it.
Yeah.
But like in the sense like I used to post a lot about like I'm going on a date with this guy
Mm-hmm.
or like I went on a date with this guy and like da da da. And I mean, I guess I still do it because like on the podcast I talk about old dates or I talk about old crushes. I just
Mm-hmm.
haven't done it on TikTok because it's more of a chance he'll see it. But like I feel like sometimes like if he's out there thinking about back on his dates.
Oh, sorry.
No, okay. If he's back there thinking about his dates, I'd be like, but also it's like I'm just being hypocritical.
Critical?
Yeah, because it's like I'm talking. Anybody thinks about it, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's our memories. We're gonna think
Literally.
back. We're gonna be like, oh my god, that
That
was
was
the
crazy.
crazy. Yeah. So it's like,
And
you're
like
right. I could just talk about it.
it's just a memory. It's not like the person's right there in front of them. Like what are they gonna do with a memory?
Yeah.
You know? Like unless they're
Fight,
using the
fight the
memory to
memory.
leave you,
Yeah.
then I'm like, okay, but I remember things every day. Like
Yeah.
I think that's everybody.
Yeah. For real.
Like
Things we don't even want to remember sometimes.
yeah,
But
exactly. They
there
just
it
come.
is.
Like
But
something reminds you of it, and there it is. But you can't blame somebody for that. There's
yeah.
really nothing they could do to stop it.
Yeah.
Like I think this was an interesting read. I guess to see how other
People
women
think.
are thinking. Yeah, because like I definitely do see like there is a growing movement, I will say, of like women who are like that, but I don't like how this makes it seem like it's like it's a period, like it's something that's definite. Like once you get a boyfriend, you post, you're loserish.
Yeah, because then, damn, I'm the most loserish out of
Yeah,
everybody.
I don't agree with it. I think it kind of honestly demeans women who do that and who do post both, you know, or who makes relationship content. And I don't see how their posting has anything to do with you.
I think it's also just the fact that it's just not her. A lot of people agreed with her, you know?
Yeah.
And a lot of people are like, now I'm like, damn, I am a loser. Like, you know, like I never thought I was, and I never thought I was also superior. I'm a girl who happens to have a boyfriend, you know? But I do think girls that have boyfriends and say things like that or agree with it, in a sense, don't want to have a boyfriend.
I don't.
Or they just want to be a part of something.
They want to be a part of something. I agree. I think they want to be a part of something, and if they see women being like, "Oh, like I wish I could have a boyfriend without having a man," or this and that, they're like, "Me too." You know, I feel like we see a lot of videos where it's like, "Oh, like when my me with my perfect happy relationship talking to my friend like, oh yeah, we can go on this girls trip, and they're like, oh, what about your husband, what about him, he's fine, he could stay at home, you know what I mean? I think what it is that right, women are desperate not to lose their identity right now within a relationship. I feel like we have those conversations a lot about women and girls who get a boyfriend, they disappear, they don't want to hang out with their friends, they don't want to do anything, they're just solely in that relationship. And obviously, yeah, those people, they lose themselves, they might lose their life, they solely exist within the confines of their relationship, they don't exist without that man. So like, yeah, for those people, I understand, but that's not everyone. And also, they still exist. So I feel like this article doesn't make it, it makes it seem very black and white and not as gray as it is. It's not like this is just a blanket statement, this is how it is now.
Yeah.
It's not how it
Because
is.
also in the video she was like, yeah, those people that post their boyfriend all the time. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been with my boyfriend now for 3 years, and I could say like, yeah, there was a point where we were hanging out, but I don't think there was ever a point where I was like lost in the sense that I would choose him over my friends.
Mm.
And it still stands by that. But like, if I could hang out with my friends, I'm hanging out with them. So I don't think I ever got lost in it. But in the beginning, I would post this man maybe 5 times a week, 3 times a day. Like, I would post him a lot. And I didn't think I was a loser for doing so. I didn't think it was. I mean, now I'm like, maybe it's a little excessive.
But that's what I'm saying. Who gets to decide that?
Yeah,
She
it's like-
doesn't
it's
get
like
to
my
decide that you're a
page.
loser because you are in love with your boyfriend and you like to post him.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make you less of a woman. It doesn't make you like so tied to heterosexuality or whatever. Because what if you were a lesbian posting your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Like there's lesbians who post their girlfriends. Like it's not.
Yeah, that thing was also weird how it was very like she was like straight woman, but like
This is. I'm telling you.
but
this,
like lesbian girls also do
do
the
a
private
lot.
but not secret, like the hand
Yeah.
on the steering wheel. And I wanted to start posting like that with my boyfriend. Like still obviously everybody knows who he is, but I think the poses are cute.
Mhm.
Like, is that so much to ask for? Like, I think the hand on the steering wheel is cute. Like, whatever, private.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you go to my stories, you'll see
You know
his
him.
face. But like, also, frick, I keep forgetting what I'm gonna say. What's wrong with me today?
Mhm. I was gonna say I think this article is like masquerading as like a ma- um a academic piece
Mm-hmm.
like with high thought, but I don't think it has like it doesn't leave room for intricacies and it doesn't leave room for multiple truths. I think it seems to be like she's making blanket statements
Mm-hmm.
like this is how it is, women now do not like to have boyfriends, or instead of saying like a growing group of women, you know, are choosing opting out of boyfriends, but like oh now posting your boyfriend is loserish. Like let me see.
Like,
just
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna
she's
lie,
using,
she's
like-
the only one that now she make me. I'm like, shit. Should I be embarrassed to have a boyfriend?
what I'm
Because I never
saying.
thought that before.
She said, but also because it is now fundamentally uncool to be a boyfriend girl. Who said that? Who made it a fundamental?
Yeah.
And it's not just in these women's imaginations. Audiences are icked out by seeing too much boyfriend content, myself included. People, I follow so many couple pages, and all the comments are, "Oh my gosh, I love you guys. You guys are so cute. Hey, Matt, post more." Because the boyfriend, they go to his page so he could post more.
Yeah.
Nick and Olandria, like, I'm like, this is not.
Like at the end when she's like, where like the single women are romanticizing their single life,
Mm-hmm.
and now being single used to be a cautionary tale, like you'll end up with a lot of cats or whatever. It is now becoming desirable and a coveted status.
Mm-hmm.
I think that should have been women are romanticizing their life, period.
Yeah.
I romanticize my life all the time, and I'm not single, you know? I like going on my alone dates, but I do that while in a relationship. Just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean you lose yourself. And that's the part I'm not getting.
That's what I'm saying. I think this article just affirms the truth or the belief, like the perceived truth, that once you're in a relationship, you are no longer yourself. You are
Yeah,
a
because
girlfriend. Like
that
you are
was
no
weird.
longer.
Like,
Yeah.
you're romanticizing your single life. No, they're romanticizing their
There's
life.
so
They
mu-
just so
yeah.
happen to be single. What was it called? Oh, so the video that you were saying that you see a lot of about the girls getting married, and they're like, oh, want to go on a girls trip? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares about your man? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I agreed with those videos.
Well, no, there's nothing wrong with those videos, but I was
Oh.
saying like like those like align with
Her thinking,
like her what she was saying
really?
about women.
You think so?
Like not like what I was trying to say was that it's not women so like really not wanting a boyfriend, but it's more they're trying to make sure that they're not solely like
Only in the
only in the
relationship.
relationship, and
Yeah.
that they still want to make sure that they're available for their friends.
Yeah,
And by
and
doing that, they seem to like downplay their romantic relationship, but it's really like it's only downplayed in like on the surface. Like if it really got down to it, they're not choosing their friends like over their partners. Like in the big, like I don't mean like just all like going out to hang out. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I mean like in big things. Like truly, it's like a super. I do believe it's like a superficial thing. Like at least these videos, like not like you, but like the
But I just feel like if I feel this way, they probably feel that way too. Some people.
mm,
But like I don't think all soulmates have to be lovers.
no, I agree, but
Yeah, like I don't know, when I saw those videos, I was like that's who I want to be in the future. And I don't know if it's because I've seen a lot of women in my life get so lost in a relationship that I don't want to end up like that, like at all.
mm-hmm.
And I'm very like, I'm such a lover girl. Like, my boyfriend could attest in the comments. I'll make him comment about how much I'm lovey dovey, love that man down, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to me, I'm going to do what I want. Obviously, nothing disrespectful to the relationship, but if you guys want to go on a trip, I'm going on a trip. If you guys just divorced the man, F all men in the world, you know? Like, it's just that I'm like, I don't know. I saw those videos and I was like, yes, that's who I want to be. I don't want to be like, oh, like, no, like my husband doesn't let me, or like,
Yeah, don't agree with that. I feel like that goes to her, like the part of the
yeah,
article, and that's when women know they only exist as a title to something else, like
yeah,
wife or
or
girlfriend.
I hate people that are like, we are gonna do this,
Yeah,
we can't, we, no, it's like you're your own person. If I wasn't married to you, I would be down, you know. And it's like, I think the issue is a little bit with children. Obviously, I'm gonna try my best to do girls trips, but obviously I'm gonna love my little babies and I'm gonna miss time apart from them, you know. It's like they're my angels,
yeah.
so that's gonna be a little hard. My husband watching this like, so F me, huh? But like, I just think it's like, I don't know why people are like, oh well, I have to check in with my husband. Like, check with what?
Yeah.
Like, check what, for real? If I'm your friend and I'm asking you for this and you're like, well, I don't know, like my husband has this,
I think where it becomes a problem is when you have to argue with your husband for things that really don't concern him.
Mhm.
Like you going out to dinner with your friends, what more conversation do you have to have besides letting him know, hey, I'm going to be out at this time? Why is it he has more of a say in your life than like, I don't think you arguing with your boyfriend, your husband about you going out with your friends, you going to this trip. I don't think that's something that's healthy. I don't
Yeah.
think there's an argument to be had because when you're doing this arguing, it's just really control. The person's trying to control you.
Control you.
It's like there's really nothing that is like inherently bad about it. It's not like you're saying you're gonna go shake your ass on a stripper pole for 150 men. Like if you said that, okay, like I can understand why he has
It's a
something to
little
say,
bad.
you know. But like you saying, oh, I'm going on a girls trip with my friends. We're gonna go do this and that. What?
But
What's the
also,
issue?
it's still like, okay, I guess no. Because I was going to say also, like, if you were single, you'd be shaking your ass on the stripper pole, you know? But I guess it is different because you are in a relationship.
I mean,
and
you
do-
shouldn't be stripping. Yeah, shaking your ass in a stripper pole for 150 men is just wrong.
Oh, for 150 men, I forgot that part. I
Like,
just thought you were just shaking your ass on the stripper pole.
okay, I guess like
Because
this
you know
is
what I'm
goes to,
saying?
like
Like, it's
morals and like what's it called? Maybe
because there's a lot,
is
like,
it just in front of your friends? If
yeah.
you're shaking your ass on a stripper pole just for your friends, I don't think it's anything weird, and I don't think your boyfriend should be like, "Oh my god, you shouldn't shake your ass on a stripper pole."
I agree. Like, I'm going to shake my friends know.
Yeah.
This ass, I don't even know how to shake it, but it shakes. But like, my thing is like, because I follow this couple and I love them and I love how he's like so chill.
Yeah.
But she like literally joined a twerk competition They were in Mexico. She joined a twerk competition. Their names are Karen and Eddie. And she was joining a twerk competition. She joined 3 actually, and he would always be first in line, like, "That's my wife. That's my wife." You know, and it's like,
I think that's how it's supposed to be.
yeah,
Like, it's nothing wrong with it. Like,
I
the
don't
person
think
is
so
doing
either.
what they want to do. Like, because guess what? You're only here on this life. Life is like long, but life is short. Because there's a whole entire subset, there's a whole entire part of your life where you really can't do what you used to do. Like, you're gonna be 70 years old. You can't shake your ass. You can't join a twerking competition
Yeah.
for real when you're 70,
Yeah,
unless you got like the best bones ever. Like, so for you to have things that you want to do and then somebody else literally stopping you for no reason other than it makes them uncomfortable, and it has literally nothing. It's nothing
No,
that's actually going
also,
to hurt them.
they're just
Jealous and insecure and don't trust you.
Like, if you have a bad girlfriend, like bad in the sense that she looks good,
mm,
you have a girl that looks good. You can't control what she's wearing outside. If she wears makeup, oh, why are you getting so dolled up to go out with your friends? I've seen videos of that. It's like,
yeah.
why are you getting so dolled up? It's just with your friends, or is it with somebody else? Who the F cares?
I think the issue is that these men think it's cute, and women don't correct it enough because they also think it's cute, but it's not. It's not cute.
I don't think it's
Like,
cute.
God forbid I have a man and he is like, oh, don't post that. Oh, why are you wearing that?
Yeah.
Like, this guy, I don't know what to even call him. I used to be, I was in the sunken place. I was in the sunken place. I used to think it was cute too.
Yeah.
It used to be like, oh, don't wear that. Like, why are you wearing that? Like, why are you posting that? Don't post that. Like, what the heck? Like, who are you posting that for? Like, no, like, I'm not even there. Why are you wearing that? Where are you going? Change your shirt.
Yeah.
And I used to be like, oh my God.
He loves me.
He's so cute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, now, like, I'm at the sunken place.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like, who are you? Not even my parents do I let them do that. Like, obviously when I was a teenager, I had no choice. But like, I got into arguments with my parents because they were trying to say, oh, I can't wear this shirt. And I said, yeah, I will. I will wear this shirt.
Did.
And I did. I got into big fights with them over this. But guess what? I'm like, if I have to take my freedom from my parents, and did, you think I'm going to lose my freedom to a man?
Clock
Like, what the
it.
heck? I'm not going to go from one thing being controlled by my parents
Yeah.
and then to being controlled by a man.
Yeah.
And who is this man? He's not, like, you didn't birth me. Shit, nothing you didn't do nothing for me besides meet me how I was, you know?
Yeah.
And now you're trying to change me.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, if you found me in a nun outfit, okay. Shit, I'll stay in the nun outfit. That's how you found me, and that's who I am, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can't find me in a nun outfit and try to turn me into a stripper. Try to turn me into a freaking baddie, you know? So you can't find a baddie, then try to turn them into a nun.
Yeah.
And then only a nun in the streets because you're like, oh, you could wear this. I want you to wear this at home. I want you to wear this at home. I want you to do your makeup at home. There's really a lot of men like that. He was like, I was reading the story, and this guy, he was like, oh, I don't like, I feel like I'm looking at other women now. And she was like, what? He's like, yeah.
because you're not like
you're not dressing up. You're not doing your makeup at home. You're sleeping with a big shirt on. You're not wearing little lingerie for me. You're not doing. I didn't know I only existed for your pleasure, like for your eyes. Like, what?
Yeah, and also it's like now I'm looking at other women. You're a BS liar,
and he's trying to blame it on her. Like, it's really a control thing, like a manipulation thing. He's trying to make her feel
because
like
of you, I'm about to cheat on you.
I'm about to cheat on you because you're not putting effort in. And this girl was a beautiful, beautiful woman, and
yeah, no, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
And I do think like girls should live their obviously don't cheat. But obviously, if there's a twerk competition and you know how to twerk, do it.
Yeah.
Have fun. You're in a relationship. You're not in jail.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this article is for people that are in jail and people that are, and also for the people that are single and feel this way. And like whenever they see a person in a relationship, like, I'm not going to lie. I've never in my life when I was single have been like, oh my God, I'm so mad.
Yeah, like, save her? Like, I don't understand what the thing is.
Like,
I really think it's just from a place of not being in a relationship. I don't see how it can't.
yeah.
Like, just the way the article is phrased. Like, about muting them, being like, oh, now it's
Yeah,
all
to
about.
mute somebody is crazy. I would always be like, "Oh, they're so cute. I want that. I can't wait." Or I would send it to my friends like, "Why can't it beat me?" But
Mm-hmm.
why would I be like, "Fuck this girl. She's such a loser now that she has a boyfriend."
Yeah, I think it's like coming from like misplaced. What is that thing called?
Anger,
Like misplaced
jealousy,
anger or deflection. Was it deflection?
defam no,
No, I think it's
I was gonna say
deflection.
defamation.
No, like when you're
um,
deflecting.
yeah.
Like I think it's like deflecting. I don't think they realize where this emotion is coming from, because it's really not just from a person. And once again, I feel like there's things that could be extreme. Like if the person had their posts about them before,
Mhm.
whatever they were doing, and now only solely posts boyfriend content morning, day, and night, and only
Yeah.
says my boyfriend this, my boyfriend that,
That's
then
when it's like
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
okay, but I feel like that's an extreme, and I don't think that's the norm.
yeah.
And I feel like this article, there's no way the article is only talking about an extreme, because how often is that extreme actually happening?
Yeah, I agree.
I think it was an interesting discourse. Like,
Yeah, it was good, right?
yeah,
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, I think it's interesting. Um, but honestly, my take was, I thought we were gonna be more like, yeah, like maybe she's right, but you really enlightened me.
yeah. Like I don't. I'm like, let women do what women want to do. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how the article made it seem like some women are wrong for doing that. You know.
Yeah.
Like I don't agree with that. If you don't agree with it, like you want to be, there's one thing for you to be like the single auntie, whatever, no kids, be that. But then for you to be like, oh,
You're a
my sister's
loser.
a loser because she has a boyfriend and 3 children.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
what?
But like that's how you do see that in movies though. In like let's say Modern Family,
Hmm.
that's a show, but Modern Family when Claire meets the owner
Yeah,
of the hotel and then Claire's like kind of envious because he's like, "Damn, if I didn't get married, if I didn't have kids, I could have been the owner of the hotel."
because that, like, I'm saying, like, it is good to point out some things, and maybe to give women teenagers, show that they have more options, because I will
Yeah.
say it is put on us from little kids, like, we know we play with those baby dolls, we're playing in the house, like, that we're gonna grow up, get married, and have children.
Yeah.
So I guess it is good to show women that they don't have to, like, that's not the path, because a
Yeah.
lot of women do end up getting married, having children, and then regretting it. There are women who don't want to have kids but have kids because they feel like that's what they're there to do, like that's what is required of them.
Mhm.
And it's not. Like, if you don't want to have children, don't
You
have
don't have
children.
to.
You don't
Yeah.
need to. Like, there's other ways for you to feel fulfilled, but they are, I think it's just dangerous when we erase the feelings, the very real and valid feelings of women who do need that to be fulfilled,
Yeah.
who do need children. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you
No.
want to be a mother, if you want to be a wife, there's
The
nothing inherently
girlfriend
wrong with that,
like
girl. That's you. That's what you will make you happy. There's different things that make everyone happy, and they're all valid and they're all real, and they all deserve to be felt. You know,
yeah.
like that's my only thing.
Yeah, I agree. And I also, I mean, real quick,
Mm?
have you seen that video of Shay Mitchell saying like he's my partner?
Mm-mm.
So basically, she has two girls, and she has a partner, and she's like, yeah, like sometimes he's like my wife, and I'm like, ugh.
Mm.
And then people in the comments are like, well, that's so weird. Like, why can't you call him your husband? She's like, yeah, because he's my partner. Like, he's not, like, I don't want to say anything else besides that. Like, I think girlfriend is such a cute name. I love being a girlfriend. But anything other than that, I'm like, ugh.
Mm.
And I just think that's weird.
Um, yeah. I mean, I do think.
I think she just doesn't want to marry that man.
Well, I think that maybe like some people could just have like bad like connotations with the word wife, husband. I feel like maybe she sometimes wife could feel like a possession, because I even was talking to people, and they were saying how, like, even taking the last name of your husband
Partner,
is like
yeah.
passing one property, like the property off to another, like the father passing his property off to the new owner.
Yeah.
And that's really what it did come from, like. So I could see it, somebody being like, and I'm not that, if we're gonna do this, like, we are partners through life. We're doing this together. It's not like, even in the Bible, it's like, wives, obey your husband.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not your wife. I'm your partner. I will not obey you. We'll talk about things, like, we're on equal footing. I'm not somebody that's under you. You're not here to lead me. We're here to walk through life together.
But I feel like that also is just bad on girls that are married, and it's like, you're his wife, but you could be his wife but not follow that thing, you know?
Yeah, but I'm saying it's a choice.
Yeah,
and
like,
it's fair
her
to have her choice. If she
yeah.
doesn't like the word and doesn't want to be called that, she doesn't have to.
Yeah.
If other people know that and they don't mind, like, the bad, like, past or what it could mean, or, like, you know, all the little intricate details.
Yeah. Like, would you in the future,
like, I think maybe I could flip flop between them, but I don't mind being it. Like, it's not like
you wouldn't mind if, like, your husband's like, oh,
this is my wife. Yeah, no, I don't mind.
You're like, yes, I am.
I'm his wife. Yeah. Like, I really don't mind, but I saying I do understand why there's some people who are like, and I don't think it's like extra woke or anything. I don't think it's, if they don't want to be called that, like, why do they need to? Just because it's like the name.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you're right. I did look at it and I was like, I did think it was strange, in the sense, it's like, in the sense of the, like, wife, like, I just feel like it was like, I don't know, like, oh, I like girlfriend. Girlfriend is so much better. Like, I just feel like it's maybe, like, showing people, like, oh, like,
oh, she's, like, afraid of commitment.
Yeah, like, that's, like, how I took it, you know? Because, like, I would have been fine, but then she was like, I like girlfriend. Girlfriend is much better. And it's like, why? Like,
yeah.
You know? And, like, I don't know. I just thought it was a little weird. But would you take your husband's last name?
Yeah, I'm planning on it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking on, like, hyphening, but I don't really like it. It gets a little crowded. Yeah. Like, I feel like, and I have a middle name, so, like,
if you hyphenate it, do your kids have to hyphenate it?
I mean, they don't have to, but I feel like, what's the point of me hyphenating it if I don't give it to them too?
Yeah, and also they just don't work. Like, in my head, I'm like, because you need to find, like, really good last names to work with each other. Yeah. Like, me and my boyfriends wouldn't match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, we got in a little mix up, but yeah. So that's pretty much it, right? We don't have much to talk about.
So, like, let us know your thoughts in the comments, guys.
Yeah.
Like, what do you feel about this article?
I think it was a very interesting topic.
I think so too. And I think it's a very important topic, because I won't act like it's not changing, and, like, more women aren't choosing, you know, like, like, aren't choosing to be single and stuff. But
and it's not bad to choose to be single.
Yeah,
like, if I ever, let's say, end this relationship, or this relationship gets ended for some reason, I would be single for a while. And I don't think also, like, I would be like, oh my god, I'm single, you know?
I think it's like, if you have friends, like, I'm not gonna lie, if I got to live in a house with my two best friends and we adopted a couple of kids and just lived life and did stuff.
Breathe air. I know some of that, how we're gonna get there.
Yeah. You know, I would be like, I would feel fulfilled.
I would feel like the happiest girl on
Like,
earth.
I would be happy. Like, yeah, so.
Now I'm wishing on everybody's downfall. That's
funny.
But, no, that sounds like a dream.
Yeah, you know?
Oh my god, our kids would be the happiest kids on this planet.
So happy.
Like, can you believe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. But, yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I was thinking more in the sense, like, I thought you were saying, like, right now. Like, if you could live. And I was like, I was gonna say, yeah, like, I'm trying to. Oh. But yeah, guys. All right, guys. Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to like,
comment,
subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Two Random Girls. Bye.